Welcome back to Dr. Ryan, your trusted channel for clear and practical health education that empowers you to take charge of your body in ways that truly matter. Today, we're going to explore an issue that so many people deal with quietly: skin tags and warts. These small growths may not be painful, but they can be annoying, embarrassing, and persistent. And while many people try creams, bandages, or even medical procedures, very few actually understand what these growths are trying to tell them. Because your skin never produces something for no reason. There is always a deeper cause, a biological signal. And once you understand that, not only can you remove these growths effectively, but you can also prevent them from returning again and again. When we talk about skin tags, we're talking about small, soft, benign growths that hang from the skin by a tiny stalk. They're not cancerous, but they are growths. And anytime the body creates extra tissue, we should pause and ask what triggered that process. Skin tags commonly appear on the neck, heelids, armpits, groin, under the breasts, or anywhere the skin folds. These are areas with more friction, moisture, and warmth, which can all stimulate growth. But friction alone does not explain why some people get multiple skin tags while others never get even one. Warts are a little different. They're usually caused by certain strains of the human papillomavirus. These viral strains are generally harmless but persistent, especially in people whose immune systems are under stress or whose skin barrier has been compromised. Warts can appear on the fingers, hands, feet, face, or genital area, and the behavior varies depending on the strain of the virus. Some are raised, some are flat, some have a tiny cauliflower-like texture, and some grow inward, like plantar warts on the bottom of the feet. While warts and skin tags are different in origin, they share one important similarity. They thrive when the internal environment of the body makes them possible. And that brings us to the part almost nobody talks about: the internal chemistry behind these growths. One of the strongest predictors of skin tags is elevated estrogen. Women, especially during pregnancy, experience dramatic surges in estrogen, and that alone increases the likelihood of developing skin tags. But estrogen isn't only high during pregnancy. It rises in people who have excess body fat, because fat tissue itself produces estrogen. This is why both men and women who are overweight tend to have more skin tags. Another powerful factor is insulin resistance, and this one cannot be overstated. Insulin resistance happens when your cells stop responding to insulin properly. Your body tries to compensate by producing more insulin. Higher insulin leads to more fat storage, more inflammation, and more hormonal imbalance. And skin tags are strongly associated with these metabolic issues. People with prediabetes, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, or polycystic ovarian syndrome often experience recurring skin tags because insulin resistance changes the way cells grow and divide. It also affects the mitochondria, the energy generators of the cell. When mitochondria don't work efficiently, abnormal growth becomes more likely. And that's when these small benign tumors start appearing. Now, before we talk about removing skin tags and warts, we must understand something essential. These little growths are messengers. They are symptoms, not the root cause. If you remove them but ignore what caused them, they often return, sometimes in the same place, sometimes in new areas. The long-term solution requires addressing insulin, metabolism, hormones, and immune function. But at the same time, there are highly effective natural methods to remove the existing tags and warts quickly. Let's begin with skin tags. There is a simple remedy made from two ingredients: iodine and fresh garlic. These two ingredients work beautifully together because both possess anti-growth, antiviral, and antimicrobial properties. Iodine helps regulate hormones, including estrogen, and supports proper skin function. It also has the ability to penetrate abnormal tissue without harming the surrounding skin. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, one of the strongest natural antimicrobials nature provides. Allicin becomes most active when garlic is freshly crushed. It only remains potent for a short time, which is why this remedy must be made fresh each day. To use this method, you simply place a couple of drops of iodine into a small dish. Crush a tiny piece of garlic until moisture begins to come out. Add a drop or two of the garlic juice into the iodine and mix them. Then take a cotton swab and apply the mixture directly to the skin tag. It's important to focus the application only on the tag itself, not on the surrounding skin, because garlic can be irritating. Once applied, cover the tag with a small bandage so the mixture stays in place. This should be done twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Many people find that the skin tag begins to shrink within a day or two. Some fall off completely within a few days, while others may take a bit longer. The key is consistency and using freshly crushed garlic every day, so the allicin remains active. For warts, this method often works as well because warts are viral, but warts caused by stubborn viral strains may require an additional approach. That's where salicylic acid comes in. This compound helps break down the rough, thickened skin of the wart, so the virus can no longer hide in the deeper layers. You can buy salicylic acid in liquid form or small medicated patches. Another option is to crush an aspirin tablet and mix it with a drop of water to create a paste. Apply that paste directly onto the wart and cover it. Aspirin naturally contains salicylic acid, which slowly dissolves the wart layer by layer. There's also a traditional herbal remedy known as celandine. When you break the stem of the celandine plant, it releases a bright yellow-orange sap that has long been used to treat warts. The sap is naturally antiviral, and people have used it for generations to dry out warts gradually. If you happen to have access to fresh celandine, applying its sap once or twice a day can help speed the process. But let's bring this back to what truly matters for long-term results. Removing the growth on the surface is only half the journey. The real breakthrough comes from understanding why your body developed it. If insulin resistance is at the core, then reducing sugar intake, lowering carbohydrates, and practicing intermittent fasting can transform your internal environment. As insulin levels fall and metabolic health improves, the tendency to form skin tags decreases dramatically. If hormones are at play, then reducing excess body fat, supporting the liver, and balancing estrogen can help tremendously. The liver plays a major role in processing hormones, so improving liver function through nutrient-rich foods can also reduce the likelihood of new skin tags. Your immune system also plays a role, especially with warts. Strengthening immune function through adequate sleep, nutrient-dense foods, stress reduction, and gut health improvements helps your body resist viral growth and prevent warts from spreading or returning. Every small growth on your skin is a reflection of your internal biochemistry. Your skin is often the first place your body shows signs of imbalance. When metabolism struggles, when hormones fluctuate beyond healthy ranges, when the immune system becomes overwhelmed or sluggish, the skin reacts. And while these signs may be small, they are valuable. They're reminders that your body is always communicating and always seeking balance. Your role is to listen, understand, and respond with the right steps. The natural remedies help clear what you already see. The deeper lifestyle changes ensure you don't see them again. Your skin, your metabolism, and your overall health are deeply connected. Once you learn how to support your body from the inside out, everything on the outside begins to reflect that health. If you found this information helpful and you want more clear science-based health insights you can actually apply in your daily life, make sure to subscribe to Dr. Ryan and turn on notifications.